This one's pretty interesting. In the 1950s, Romania was in a transitional state from Western calibers to Comblok calibers. During World War II, they had used Czech VZ-24 Mausers, as well as machine guns that were also chambered in 8mm. Now, I already have a video on this channel on 8mm made in Romania during the 70s that uses a steel case. It's widely believed that that ammunition was made for export to other countries. However, I personally believe that this ammunition that I'm reviewing today was made for feeding those Mausers and machine guns that were being placed into storage or were being given to reserve troops. This ammunition today is from Factory 21, which is the Kugier factory in Transylvania. It began as a steel factory in 1799 and made ammunition and artillery components during World War II. The Kugier factory produced a number of Comblok and Western calibers over the years, and today still produces 5.56, 7.62 and 50 BMG. Let's take a close-up look at the packaging, and then we'll shoot this ammo. My ammo just came in these paper wraps, but the viewer who sent me this ammo also sent me a picture of the Spam can lid. 7.92 is the caliber, GL means brass case, and US indicates light ball. Our bottom row says 380 cartridges on clips, and this right side is mostly just lot data. But we can see the year, 57, factory, 21, and RPR is just the short version of the country's name at the time, Romanian People's Republic. Ish. Inside the paper wraps are 4 stripper clips. Let me pull those off. Usually they would all be full, but I fired a little bit out of this one. These rounds are also available not on clips. These clips are really stiff, but they still work, and it's possible to bend the leaf spring inside to make them just a little bit easier to strip. The head stamp has the factory code 21, RPR, and then at the bottom says 57 for the year of production. Stripper clips seem a little stiff, but I guess they are like 70 years old, so I think we'll give them a break. All right, let's shoot 5 more rounds. I'm going to try something new for my 8mm Mauser series. I'm going to start shooting through this Turkish M38 in addition to my 24-47. My 24-47 has an enhanced firing pin spring in it, so it'll be able to shoot rounds that other rifles can't. If you've ever shot the steel case Romanian ammo, these rounds don't smell as bad, which is a bonus. The clips like my Turkish Mauser are a little bit better. All right, all of those rounds fired correctly. All of our rounds fired correctly through both rifles. With the 24-47 with a 23¼ inch barrel, the chronograph didn't measure some of the rounds, so we had a 6-shot average of 2,725 feet per second. This matches other light ball ammo we've tested. Our group measured to 5.4 inches. For the first time, I also tested this ammo through a Turkish M38 with a 29.25 inch barrel. With the long rifle, we had velocities ranging from 2,791 feet per second to 2,847 feet per second. That gave us a spread of 56 feet per second from the lowest to the highest, and an average velocity of 2,822 feet per second. Our group with the M38 measured to 11.2 inches if we include the obvious flyers, and 5.7 inches if we exclude them. Now, the large group sizes are not the fault of the ammunition or the rifles, they're the fault of the shooter and his inability to shoot with barleycorn sights. I haven't shot these rifles in a while, so you'll have to forgive me. These are 155 grain flat base bullets that have a bimetal jacket and a lead core. It uses about 50 grains of extruded powder, and these cases are really interesting because they are brass cases that are annealed around the neck, and from the inside they look like they are boxer primed. As you can see, there's one center flash hole, but when we turn them over and pull out the primer, they are in fact Berdan primed. It has an anvil inside of the case. I would bet that for those who convert Berdan cases to boxer cases, this would be easier than most, where they also need to drill out the center hole. I should note that these primers are corrosive, so you should clean your gun accordingly after shooting them. I'm very fond of this ammo, and it comes with the usual caveats that storage is just as important as the quality of manufacture, but since this ammunition most of the time comes from spam cans, I'd pretty heavily recommend it. The ammo shot reliably, and in my opinion, would have shot quite accurately had I done my part. Also, I think the center flash hole is nice for those who plan to convert these cases to boxer primers. I just think the process would be a little bit easier. Now, this ammunition and the steel case ammo from the 70s are both roughly the same price online right now. And I think if I was buying a whole spam can and could guarantee that it was protected from the elements for the extra 20 years, I would prefer this ammunition. I'm 8mm Mauser Man, and I tested Romanian ammo from the 1950s, but I lived on.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.